I somehow managed to skip episode 3 and 4, so now I'm gonna go back and find out what I missed from these episodes. What is going on? That would freak me out because all of a sudden there's someone next to me, and then they just kind of run it. That's creepy.
I do a lot of cardio.
Dead.
It's a case. Look, I say we hang out the shingle again and ride.
Distract himself from Kevin.
So,
He just wants to do anything to get away from what's going
where the
on.
hell are we?
Yeah.
Farmer's market.
Why are we shocked that he doesn't know they're at a farmer's market?
Pit.
Was he robbed?
Phone, watch, money, all still on him. What about enemies? He was in town for a conference, no local connections. You guys had another one of these about 6 months ago? Yeah. Paul Hayes. We pulled him in for questioning.
So what makes you think he's clean?
Right?
For no reason not to. I mean, he said he briefly saw the...
No, you think it because he's overweight.
You didn't... I mean, sure he can run a little bit, but Thor, he ain't. You think he's gonna...
So there you go. It's all about how he looks and his weight. Who's to say he couldn't be a killer? What happened to those police that used to be on Dean and Sam's case? What happened to him?
Sorry, I kind of tried to...
Look at Arnie in the background.
You passed a runner who was later killed. Did you speak
That
with
you
him at all?
killed.
Yeah, I went over this with the cops. I didn't know him.
Yeah, but you killed him.
To him.
He's possessed, or something's going on here.
It's disgusting. Tastes like crap, but keeps you young.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Too much fiber.
There's too much Arnie around.
My life. I mean, I started taking care of myself.
Health
Now your
issues.
body's a temple, huh?
Where I worship every day.
No hex bags, nothing satanic, nothing spooky.
Yeah, but there's something going on because he's had a health scare.
Here's another one.
2
Well,
days.
Paul was here being questioned. There's no way that could have been him.
Yeah,
There
so
was a
someone else.
cop. So this Arthur guy, what does he have to say?
It's not real helpful.
Oh. So he's insane.
getting a
But
statement?
whatever he's repeating clearly means something.
It's too bad I dropped out of Lunatic 101.
What is he
Whatever it
saying?
is, it sounds like he's repeating it.
Is it a demon? Oh, he's got 2 different coloured eyes.
Did you do this alone?
That's not helping, Dean. I don't think he's gonna respond
Arthur, did
via
some
that means.
invisible voice I'm gonna sprinkle your arm with holy water. And it's gonna steam and burn if you're possessed by a demon.
If he's possessed.
Okay, not possessed.
Arthur, you want to tell us why you did this?
So he's super strong? Okay.
And Babel wins. Language unknown.
Oh no.
Apparently he was in an accident where much of one eye was shattered. His vision was saved with a transplant.
When was this?
Organs. The organs or the things that are being transplanted, does it give them a shelf life and they have to find
Difficult.
new ones?
You want me on board? I'm on board. Anyways, you want to guess who else?
Okay, that's true.
I gave it away, didn't I?
Okay, so we've got 2 suspects.
Maybe your translation app called it language unknown because it's a dead language, like
I did say about a dead language before. Yeah.
Dr. Morrison.
Who?
Dr.
Who?
Morrison, the anthropology professor who helped us out with the Amazon.
Oh, who was in Buffy as the mayor?
Yes.
Let's take years of training.
Is this your form of flirting?
Actually, I'm kind of a natural.
Just something about you.
Oh, that's creepy. In the light as well, the blue light. Yeah, there we go. I was expecting it because he seemed more of the shy kind. Oh, look at that heart. How it's attached as well. Oh, she's gonna regret that if she ever comes to and realizes she just ate a human heart. Ooh, what was that?
I want to say how sorry we are for your loss, Mrs. Holmes.
Thank you.
You know, Brick Holmes was my idol back in high school. Amazing career.
And now he's dead.
7 Division championship.
Athletic perfection. I don't think it occurred to his fans that he was human, like the rest of us.
Do you know your son?
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that about someone who's famous.
Years ago, a lot of star athletes signed on. I'm sure Brick didn't think twice about it.
Signed on?
since
What did he
never
sign
thought
on
was
to?
going die.
So like that, I guess.
I felt like he might have known. It was like he signed his life away.
No one knows much about his personal life. Was he ever married?
Just to the game. He gave it everything. he
She
had.
feels very
It's been a
suspicious.
difficult life.
Thanks. Yeah, see, it was too weird the way she would speak. She clearly knows something. Or she's involved.
You know I like to stay close to the mothership.
Mothership?
So we're clear. You're still being very careful about what you say.
I'm
Yeah.
old, Randa. Not an
Not
idiot.
stupid.
So, here's what crazy Arthur Swinson was babbling over and over.
Yeah.
First, it is a dead language. The divine god Cacao is born. Cacao?
Oh. Born.
Cacao. Yeah, the Mayan god of maize. Corn, the big crop, I guess.
Well, whatever it is, we better cap it quick, or somebody in Phoenix is next up to get their heart yanked.
Someone in Phoenix got a piece of brick?
Yeah, I got a name just.
Heart, and it's always the heart. What's back there? Shrine? A door. So, his achievements.
I knew he'd have something like this in his house. They're all the same. Dearest Betsy, blah, blah, blah. Who's Betsy?
No, girlfriend? Owner didn't.
Clearly
mention Betsy.
someone important.
Working on my left jab. They say this kid Sugar Ray is gonna be tough.
Wait,
Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray?
Johnson? Didn't he box in like the 40s?
How old is he?
Dearest Betsy. So tired of it all.
So maybe he sold his soul?
And sports. Says their
Ah.
athletes were treated like kings, made sacrifices to Cacao by, ready for this? Killing a victim, pulling out his heart, and eating it.
Maybe the spell went along for the ride and infected the people who got his organs.
Well, yeah, because if they get his organs,
Remember how Paul
it would
Hayes
affect
had a
them.
health scare that changed his life? Brick Holmes, a heart eater. Who knew?
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Well, I mean, come on, it's supernatural. I mean, it really does make perfect sense.
Hello,
Once
Elmer.
they started to kind of picture those,
would you rather
picture
call
all of that together, you understood.
His Mayan name was Inyo.
Wow.
He was a proud young and never wanted his days in the sun to end.
Until
So
recently.
he arranged a bargain with the god Cacao. Inside, he wasn't just the warrior whose only reason for living
Maybe he'd
was
had enough of
combat.
living.
When I found out that how my husband stayed young,
You
was
took it
born,
on
I
as
chose
also?
to ignore it.
Oh.
You and Brick had to go underground from time to time.
Every 10 years or so, he would reemerge with a new look. A
10
new
years?
name.
I mean, you could still hide your
And then
age,
I was
I think.
the wife. He had lived centuries all alone.
I mean, technically, he could have found someone else, but he was clearly so in love that he didn't want anyone else.
He stopped Brick's beating heart. Then we could stop the whole thing.
But that woman ingested a heart.
You know where the person is who has the heart?
Good news of music. Make it creepier. Oh, you have been captured.
Eleanor sent you, right?
No.
Figured she'd probably break and give me up. Oh, now you don't think we're gonna let you do that, do you?
We?
Wait.
Or all the other people who have his bodyguards. Yeah. They're all super strong. I guess because he's a Mayan god. Yeah.
I became freaking Xena warrior princess.
You really didn't, because it's not you. It's what's
I couldn't dissect a frog in high school.
Kill her. There we go. You feel bad for these people though, because they just got a transplant, and then this is what happens to all of them.
When we close up shop on Kevin and the tablet,
He wants out.
I'm done. I mean that.
Amelia,
Oh,
this isn't
goodness.
funny. Quiet!
Hello, go follow him.
Happy birthday!
There we go, see? He was in love. But he upped and left her as quickly as he could at the beginning. So, you know. Because I am a few episodes ahead, it is interesting going back to this dynamics because at this point in episode 6, I am tired of the flashbacks. But in this little moment, it is showing how happy Sam was and that it really does feel like he's ready to just move on, which is always interesting because Dean had that opportunity and then Sam came back. But they're always going to be at loggerheads, these brothers. It's always going to be something they want and it's always going to be in conflict. Dean has come back more embittered than he was previously, and that's a lot. Interesting story about the transplant, using Mayan gods, staying alive for a long time. There was a tinge of sadness. And then obviously, the people taking the hearts, killing people who had the organs transplanted. And obviously, I guess because of who he was and the deal he made, it just automatically meant that they had to kill Kate. But I don't understand why they would need to create all these sacrifices. But I guess because it's twice a year, that's why, so that they would stay alive. So, but how did they know? Did they just automatically know because they had the transplant? I felt like the overall arc of the story was more to deal with Dean and Sam. And a little bit of Betsy, and to kind of show that she loved him, but you know, in the end, she did age. And there wasn't a way to stop it. So that's eternal love type of deal.